Hi, how are you? My name is Angel. I'm doing a slightly different style of video today. It is a video that you are familiar with. This is my things I don't hate, where I share with you a few things that I'm loving because I tend to hate most things. I wanted to do it in a slightly different style because I was getting bored of editing sit-down videos. And we have to make this fun for everybody, okay? So let me know how you like this little video style. I might have a few technical difficulties along the way, but let's see how it works, okay? This I've talked about several times on my Instagram. This is the Dr. Teal's sleep spray with melatonin and essential oils. Most of you that have been here a while know that I am a terrible insomniac. I don't sleep. The easiest way to say it is I don't sleep. I get very few hours of sleep, and the most difficult part for me is falling asleep, like catching sleep. I'll be really tired, but I just can't catch the sleep. My mind goes a mile a minute. The moment I get into bed, I'm just thinking about the next day, and I need to do this, I need to do that, and then my mind doesn't stop. So I tend to use sleep aids. I do sometimes need to take a proper melatonin pill, but I try to not be too regular with that because I feel like that could easily turn into an addiction. Then I just cannot sleep without the pill. But on days when I'm feeling like the sleep is just here. It's just here, it's not fun, it's just here. This helps me to get to sleep without needing the melatonin pill. I just spray this on the pillows like that. And then I go and shower and I come back and I rest my head on the pillow and forget my worries. It's very calming. It's kind of it's a lavender kind of, not quite lavender. It's not your typical like old-fashioned lavender. It's like a sweet chamomile lavender, just herbaceous, beautiful, soft smell. I do find that it's a bit Pavlovian. I'm not quite sure how my body takes in melatonin like through my nose, but I think part of it is just the familiarity, because I only see, like right now I'm almost feeling like I should get into bed. The scent of this kind of triggers we're supposed to be sleeping. I'm sure that there are other chemical things that are happening, but I think for me the immediate impact for me is familiarity of, okay, we're trying to sleep. My brain immediately registers we're trying to sleep when I smell this. Another buy from CARREFOUR. When I mention it on Instagram, a lot of people ask me where in the store to find it. You'll find it with the other Dr. Teal's products, usually in the bath and body aisle, so where you'd find your shower gels and Epsom salts, that kind of thing. This is where this would usually be, and I tend to only find it in the lower, like in the bottom shelves. So look there. In terms of which branches I've bought it at the Junction and at Sarit for sure. So that's where I know for sure I've seen it in stock. But if you have trouble sleeping and don't want to get too dependent on melatonin tabs, try this. This has really, really helped me on days when the sleep isn't that far. Go to Abba. These Always Infinity Flexfoam pads. These are excellent, believe the hype. The one, I must say something about the comfort. This thing that they're calling Flexfoam makes them very flexible, and it took me a while to understand what exactly the implications of that were, but I now understand that you can work out in these, you can sleep in these, you can sit down for a long time in these, and they don't bunch up. Like they're flexible enough to move with your body so that they stay in place like that, nice and flat. I can't tell you how much of a game changer that is, because it has meant, one, that I can sleep through the night with the night one. This number 4 is what I use for night. They are the longer ones. This means that I don't necessarily have to get up in the middle of the night to check and change and make sure that I'm not going to wake up on the flag of Japan. I don't also have to like sleep in like an awkward, tense position, you know, afraid that I might have a little accident, you know what I'm saying? The freedom of being, because for me the big thing is nighttime, okay? My Aunt Flo, she is ridiculous. She wants attention, she causes a scene, like it's a lot, she does too much. These, oh my God, these are so good. The number 3s, I noticed that, I noticed the value in the number 3, the more daytime one. I had a very long meeting. It was a 3-hour in-person meeting. We were sitting in a chair in a boardroom, and normally after a long sitting period, especially in the first like 2-3 days of my period, I don't want to like just stand up. Like I start bracing to stand up, just kind of wiggle, get everything together, because if you just stand up, you know, without warning, there's that whoosh, which might turn into a little accident. She held me together, girl. She held me together. Like I had the little whoosh, but it didn't feel like moist or anything. Okay, it didn't feel uncomfortable. You guys, believe the hype. They are a little bit more pricey than any other offerings from the Always lineup. They are designed to be a premium pad, but if you can afford these, please afford them, babe. I'm a convert. I like the comfort for me and the security. I feel fine. I don't feel like this thing has bunched and moved and done gymnastics. Like security. Please, we're buying security. Love these. Game changer. Imagine sleeping. Imagine just sleeping. It's amazing. Believe the hype, girl. We're in my bathroom, girl. The one I actually use, and I can already tell the acoustics in here are awful. But you'll live. I want to talk about this deodorant. We've talked about something similar before. I have mentioned to you guys about the Dove Quarter Moisturizing Cream before, and then it disappeared. The one that was shaped like a spaceship, like, you know, the one that was oddly shaped. We talked about that in another Things I Don't Hate video, and then it disappeared from the market and I panicked. And then I moved to something else because I couldn't find it. And now I found something that I think is the replacement of it, like, because it says Dove Quarter Moisturizing Cream. The only thing that it says that the other one didn't say is talco, like TALC, like talc powder, which I think is just the scent. So I think this is the same product. I'm not sure. There's no way for me to know. I really love it. I'm back. I really love it. It's the one that I loved and enjoyed before. It is not as drying. The thing that I loved before was that it's not as drying as the typical antiperspirant deodorant. Like my skin doesn't feel horrendously dry and ravaged, which is a very good thing. Keeps me nice and dry, and also smells really nice. It smells like baby powder. Maybe like baby soap. Yes, like baby, like bar soap for babies, like that. You know what I mean? Really, I really love this. I'm glad that I found the same product, or the closest thing to that thing that I liked before, but it's performing exactly the same. I really enjoy it. And I found this at CARREFOUR. Was it CARREFOUR? Yes, I found this at CARREFOUR. Girl, let me get you out of this sound, child. Why is it so hot in Nairobi at the moment? My understanding of climactic patterns in this part of the world is that right now it should be cool and rainy, because we are in fact in November. However, Nairobi doesn't know how to act. It's hot it's hot. Why is it hot? I don't understand. And then it's not hot the whole day. It'll be like cloudy, and then you'll get a little bit of a shower, and then you'll get sweltering hot. Like, what's this? Literally an hour ago, I put on this thing because it was kind of nippy, a little nippy. What's this? I don't make it make sense. Anyway, in the sweltering heat, when it gets unbearably hot, I'm really enjoying this. This is Dolce Gabbana Light Blue Forever. I've talked about Light Blue Intense before. Still a favorite. I love it. I'm running out though, so I'm trying to ration because I'm trying to be well behaved. I'm on a no buy until December. I'm not buying another fragrance until December. Girl, I've been doing too much. So I've been playing a little bit more with the Light Blue Forever. In terms of how different it is from any other. Okay, fresh, very clean. Does a very good job of kind of lifting the air, so it doesn't feel so hot and muggy and I'm dying, you know. Very good, especially in the car. Like if you have to be stuck in traffic in the car, this smells really good in the car. That's a weird thing to say, but I feel like it's hottest in the car. It's always hottest in Nairobi traffic, so I quite enjoy this specifically when I have to drive in the heat. But generally in the heat, it performs really well. I'll say it's very similar to the original Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Eau de Toilette. Very similar. And I'm not the biggest fan of the original Eau de Toilette. I like the Intense better. This I'd say is different in that there's a floralness to this, on top of the usual Dolce Gabbana lemons, you know, they all smell like lemons. This has more of a floral note, especially when it's dried down. It gets a bit more like clean cotton, you know, like sheets, very clean white cotton sheets. You know what I mean? Like sheets coming out of the dryer. That kind of cottony, floral, like you put a nice fabric softener into your wash. That kind of scent. I really, really, really like that particular difference because it distracts me from the clinicalness of the original. Because the original for me is just too lemony. It smells a little bit like morning fresh, a little bit morning freshy, like dishwashing soap. This has a bit of a twist with that cotton, that cotton, clean cotton floral accord that makes it less like detergent or like dishwashing liquid. You know what I mean? I quite enjoy this. Yeah, it's very, very comforting when it's quite hot. I really, really enjoy that. What's on my floor? Okay, it's my hot water bottle. I was like, what is that on my floor? Okay, this is nothing new. It's nothing groundbreaking. I've talked about something similar before, but maybe just to let you guys know if you've had the same struggles that I've had. When I light my candles, I like to use a lighter, you know, the long candle lighters. But I have found that in recent months, I'm only finding those crazy neon pink, neon green, bright red colors, which don't quite match the aesthetics in here. You know what I mean? So I was very happy to discover that they do little tiny ones in more neutral colors. I've seen white, I've seen black, I've seen a more of a like a not really navy blue, but quite a dark, like a French navy. You know what I mean? Just more neutral colors. So if you have been wanting little lighters, but the aesthetics have not been aestheticing, you should know that they have these little ones at the supermarket. CARREFOUR has them. I know Trolleys and Baskets in Kileleshwa has them at Kasuku Center. I know, what's the other one? What's the name of this Food Plus? Chandrana Food Plus has them as well, these little tiny ones. They are not refillable, however, because the longer ones are... Let me get you one of the longer ones so you can see. Like I told you, I've only been able to find really wild colors like this. But this is refillable, and I buy the can of what's it called? The refill can of gas. It's just it's like the size of an air freshener to refill. Why is my tripod wiggling? It's like wobbly. Girl, let me find out we're in an earthquake. You see, this one has the window so you can see the level, which implies that it would be refillable. Because this doesn't have the window, I just decided not to keep fidgeting with it because it doesn't seem like it's supposed to be refillable. But they're cuter. You know, so just in case you want to know, I feel like these are cuter to have out on the table or in your vignette or something. I was really happy to find these in less chaotic colors. The brand is Clipper for both of them, and they are available at most supermarkets, as is the gas to refill them. So there you are. If you can believe it, in the time that I've been filming this video, which I can assure you is less than 30 minutes, it's gone dark and gloomy outside, and it's doing like a rumble, like a rumble of thunder, like it's going to rain. Make it make sense. Nairobi, no respect. Just no respect. Anyway, the thing that I'm waving around is this air freshener. This is by Glade, and the scent is Elegant Amber and Oud. I'm obsessed. Obsessed, completely obsessed. I tend to always have scents going in the house. There's usually a candle burning, wallflowers going, diffusers, oil in the, you see, do you hear the thunder? Essential oils in the diffuser. Girl, I'm running like a scent factory in here. But usually after I cook, I'm desperate to get the scent of food out of the house. I just don't like, we've talked about this before, I'm sure. I don't like for the scent of food to linger longer than it takes me to eat my meal. And I basically inhale food. This is my main problem in life. So So I do like to keep an air freshener handy for right after I cook, spray it about, eat, and then usually by the time I'm done, things, odor has been quite quickly restored. Loving this. It's a very well done scent. I think if they made a fragrance for this, like come and buy a scent for your body, I would buy it. It's very well done. Usually air freshener smells like air freshener. You know what I mean? This smells it smells like a boutique fragrance for the house. Do you know what I mean? It smells real expensive, girl. Very enjoyable scent. I'm really liking it. The oud isn't as overt. I have another one that I keep in the bathrooms. Let me grab it for you. This is the one I keep in the bathrooms at the moment. Well, I have a bit of a repertoire. I cycle through them the same way I cycle through fragrance for like personal fragrance. I cycle through home fragrance. I'm crazy, we already know this. This is the one I'm keeping in the bathrooms currently. I like the way that it interacts with the scent of the bathroom. Because sometimes with air freshener, especially in the bathroom, it can clash with the thing that you're trying to eliminate, and then it is just overall it's just like yikes. You know what I mean? This plays very well with what you're doing in the bathroom, girl. Okay. So I really like this for the bathroom. It's a much more overt. It's a much more overtly oud scent, much darker, much more Arabian, like true to Arabian oud. This, I would say, is a much more stylized version, much more going on, a bit more complex, like a perfume that you would wear on yourself. So I'm liking this for just spraying around the living room, the dining room, the kitchen after I cook. Yeah, actually, so let me recommend both of these. I'm very sure we've talked about this before, but this I'm sure we haven't. So this is Armaf. I didn't tell you, this is Armaf. Ciao. Enchanted Oud by Armaf. I'm second guessing. Babe, let me tell you, I am obsessed with Why Women Kill on Showmax. To be fair, I feel like I understand why women kill to begin with. It's a show about, it's kind of like a documentary style show about women in relationships who are driven to murdering their partners because they have been scorned. Let me tell you, there's never been anything more relatable to me. Not that I've actually murdered somebody, but I've thought about it. I really have. Let me tell you, these streets, the character development, excessive. So I feel like this show, the reason why it has me in its clutches is because I find all of the women relatable. It follows 3 women. One is like a 60s style wife. One is, I think, in the 80s. And then another one is in like modern day. She's a lawyer. She's like a high-flying lawyer. I feel like all of those women in different situations in their relationships, I still understand why they would be driven to taking extreme measures. It just proves to you that these babas, they've just been like this. We've been saying that they need to open a new bail, like there's something wrong with the current stock of men, but they've been this way, okay? I feel like it's very entertaining watching. I'm a little dark. I tend to watch crime documentaries anyway. I'm obsessed with like murder documentaries, that kind of thing. Obsessed. Why Women Kill is my current favorite. I'm sick. I can't stop. I love it. Please watch it. I'll have a link for you in the description box if you need to renew your Showmax subscription. They're currently offering 3 months for 629 shillings. So if you need a little something to watch, or you think you might watch it like in December when you have some time off, highly recommend Why Women Kill on Showmax. It's such a good show. I mean, if you're into like crime and like crazy women killing their husbands. And that's it for my Things I Don't Hate video. I hope that you enjoyed this style. I've enjoyed kind of traveling around the house with you guys. That's been, I think, cuter than just sitting down and showing you things. Let me know if you like this style, and let me know if you enjoyed this video and what I can watch next, because I'm actually very close to finishing my Women Kill. Let me know who else I can watch chopping people up. Dramatic, but plausible. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Love you. Mean it. Bye.